My name is Deidra Phoebe, and I'm a professional personal development coach with an undergraduate degree in criminology, security studies, and social order. Currently, I'm pursuing my master's in sociology, and I had a passion and a desire to just understand social behaviors, what causes them, and the factors, surrounding everything social. And once I'm done with my master's, I'll still go deeper to study more professional courses so that I'm equipped with knowledge and understanding about social behaviors. If you need professional help in matters counseling or guidance, feel free to reach out to me. My number is always on every video, at the end of every video, because there are people who've been asking, where's your number? How can we reach you? We want you to speak to our youths, in the church, or we want you to speak to our students or our girls in school. How can we reach you? So I always leave my number at the end of every video. Feel free to reach me. Feel free to make a call or even support me, with finances, Thanks to those who have been reaching out and supporting me as well. We appreciate you big time. We are doing our last episode on how social media addiction can lead to depression. And I hope you have been watching the previous points that we presented before, so that you also are at par with this final one. Now, today I'm going to do the last two, and that is cyberbullying and online negativity. And this one has been a giant, or the giant in this era. It has affected so many people. It has affected, so many young and even the old people on social media, until we have had instances where the government has had to enact laws that govern or that limit cyberbullying and online negativity. Now, how does this lead someone, or how can this lead someone into depression? Now, in our previous presentation, we said that if you are addicted to social media, there are triggers that make you addicted to it, and one of it is the dopamine chemical. And we explained how that can make you addicted to social media, because there is that feeling good, emotion that is aroused as a result of the dopamine chemical. Okay. Now, when you're this kind of person who is used to that, the positive comments, the many views, and all those good things that come with social media, and has made you so glued to your screen, when it comes to a moment that cyberbullying sets in your platform or in your account, then that can really hit you very, very hard, because negative comments and rejection can have a negative emotional impact on someone, especially when you're used to, being uplifted, being praised, and being given all sorts of and all kinds of good comments and all that. When people now start bullying you and start maybe body shaming you and start saying a lot of nasty and negative things against you, this can impact you emotionally, can have a negative impact on you big time, where you will feel rejected, you will feel harassed, you will feel like you're not worthy anymore. It can even tamper with your self-esteem as an individual, especially for ladies. I'll speak for ladies because I have experienced that firsthand, and there are also young ladies that I have counseled before on the same issue before. So someone posts a picture and then someone just goes like, kwa nini uko na miguu inakaa kama, toothpick? And you're like, kwani miguu yangu inakaa kama toothpick? So you take that in, you process that, you think over it again and again, and then unknowingly it affects you even emotionally. Now, being a lady that was bubbly and all happy now starts, cringing, starts feeling bad, and start feeling like they are not enough as individual. But how did it come about? It came about because some people decided to take charge, and become keyboard warriors and just text you all negative things and say bad things about your body. And because you don't have the capacity and you don't have the strength, or you haven't set boundaries, to help you guard against such things, it gets into you and it affects you big time. And if you have any way, maybe you can change your legs or your body or add something on your body, you will end up doing that. But how did it start? It just started by someone commenting and saying it to you in every post that you make. And it ends up affecting you emotionally. And even without knowing, it sets you into depression. So we really need to be very careful about cyberbullying. We really need to know how to guard ourselves against it so that we don't get into that bad emotional state. Now, there is this final one. Loss of productivity. I think I've mentioned it prior in one of the videos before. When you are so much glued on your screen, or you have excessive time on your screen, when do you have time to do other things? When do you have time to go for, maybe out there for events or something? When do you have time for family? When do you have time to connect with real life and your real environment? You find yourself being so much disconnected, and you have very limited time of being productive as an individual. And this can affect your productivity a lot, and this can affect you even in other aspects of your life. So let us be very careful, because this can make you feel wasted. You're like, sasa nimekuwa TikTok for all that time, nimekuwa sijui social media for all that time. You feel wasted, you feel useless, you feel like you cannot deliver. And then you're like, let it just be, it shall happen, it shall happen. You continue being on your screen over and over again. And now it becomes an issue that you really need to deal with. It becomes an issue that you really need to tackle, because now it's affecting how you feel, it's affecting your mental health, it's disturbing you, and now you become something else just because you are addicted to your gadget. Let us be on the watch. Let us be cautious about this addiction, and let us be very careful about the young people that are around us, because many are getting addicted to it, and it's leading them into depression slowly by slowly, without us knowing, right under our nose. Let us be cautious, and let us be very alert about this monster that doesn't look like a monster, but it is a very big thing that we need to deal with. If this episode and these videos have been of value to you, feel free to share, feel free to reach out if you can, and stay tuned for more. Ciao.